Right. All right, we're live. 5 minutes late, but we're here. All right. Gotta get a little bit closer to the screen. Let me know if you guys can hear me. The only thing is that this has got an autofocus. So we're testing out a different camera today. So let me all know what you think or how it's looking. Because wasn't that the issue that we were running into that tablet? It kept on like trying to like autofocus. You remember? Yeah, it's like trying to autofocus. I don't know if we can turn that off. I guess I don't know how to do anything on this. Yeah, it keeps on. It'll go in and out. Yeah, it's not a Logitech, you guys. It's what kind of camera is this, anyways? Yeah, there's like an auto. I don't know if we can turn it off because that's what's messing with it right now is the autofocus. All right. Well, we'll try to get that squared away, you guys, with the autofocus. I was just gonna start to do some quality checking on this bad boy. Yeah, I don't know if you can turn the autofocus off. Yeah, I wasn't sure how to operate the thing.
Are you live right now?
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. This is our boss, everyone.
Or not let us.
In this mode, do you think you'd be able to do it? I can't even get out of the mode. Won't even let me out of this mode. Hello.
I mean, yeah, sometimes you can.
And this is what we'll be able to do. Someone could be bothered. It's literally here to do it right now. So it's focused right now, but you're saying it changes all the time?
Yeah, it'll change. It'll kind of get like blurry, and then it'll kind of go back.
Me and him are sexual workers.
And we can just, we'll just see how it goes.
I just push well, you like do anything. It's like it's being controlled completely by the computer.
By the computer?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's showing up as the computer.
We're just trying it. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, we'll just try this out, you guys. Just let me know with the autofocus. If anything, if we use this again, I'm sure we can probably get into the settings and turn that off. I'm assuming it's just probably because we're live. But it looks fine now. Maybe that we zoomed in a little bit. So we'll keep an eye on that. Does this chair like go up any higher? I was wondering if it went over there. There, all right. It'll come off kind of to the side a little bit. I think you just zoomed in.
Should we say the whole thing at once, or we'll start with this. Here, side over.
Oh, what?
I apologize, stream. I'm going to be very loud.
Huh. It's kind of blurry right now. And speaking of quality, I've been having issues with MAME games on the pause game menu. Plus player one down, reset game really works to reset the player one start plus. It's your joystick to the left and then player 1 start. So not down, bud. Player 1 joystick to the left and then start is going to reset the games. And then your shift function and player 1 joystick up is going to pause your MAME games. So we can get into there and show you that stuff.
I apologize in advance. That's what I think.
Oh, it's all good. Probably going to hear just a little bit of noise. That's all right. I think I might try to come more at an angle, so I'm not. So it's probably going to do a second to focus again, you guys. But there we go. Yeah, I don't know if I would use that. I would just do the reset like I was explaining. So if we here, I can just kind of show you. I'll go right into like a MAME game here. I'll just load Big Box up. We can get right into maybe testing some games. I don't know if there's any games you guys want to see played. I don't think this one has one of our new C drives in it. I would have to look because I could play some of the newer games on the C drive, but I don't know if this machine has it. There is, of course, like glare off that light behind me too as well. But
Stream to our local vampire.
our local.
Just because the stream was over here, I cannot watch Critical Role. So you guys are aware.
See NBA Jam. Yeah, I can load up NBA Jam.
For the hand on that.
Yeah, it's still like blurry right now.
What I did last time to unblur it is just hit shoot, and then it clears it up.
Huh.
So if you're noticing it's blurry, just hit shoot.
Shoot? Okay.
And it'll refocus. I don't know why.
Okay.
So keep an eye on it. And
yeah, now it just went it again. All right.
Like you back it up.
What is this other one?
That kind of zooms it.
Oh, okay.
So
That light.
So make sure they have to grab it. We get one more.
Yeah, I don't know if it's that one. There. 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 There we go. Sorry, guys. Just trying to get situated with a few things. We move the camera back a bit. Yeah, we did move it back a little bit. It's still doing it. I just think it's trying to focus on, must be something else, is my guess. But no, we can definitely look into, let me know what PS2 game you're trying to get to work or having issues with, and we can check it out. That's what this stream is here for, you guys. We can just, check out some games today. Anybody has any issues, try to see if we can't fix them, get them to work. Definitely see NBA Jam. And then, yeah, we'll get right into the MAME just to kind of show you. ZO, I think it was. I think I said that right this time. But I'm just going to go right up to the classics. So we go in our classics. Do we have sound? All right. Nor at 1 or 2 when I load it, the different startup screens start overlapping. I tried messing with res graphics directly on the emulator, but no luck yet. I don't have the new Jurassic Park. We don't have that on our system. That'll be coming probably on Omega X. If we do, it's going to be, you're going to have to be a Patreon, I believe, with Techno Parrot for that new Jurassic Park one. They were talking about the one that you've seen Arcade Adam play. Okay. But just, I'm going to go right into this game just to kind of show you. I don't know, backing up or moving in. There. I moved in and it seemed to have gotten better.
We all got what we need. Everyone needs to grow.
Okay, there. Yeah, I thought it was an on expansion C, but yeah, like David's saying too, you got to be a Patreon in order to play that game. But again, so if I do shift to the right, that brings in your in-game menu for MAME. So you can get in here, and this is your in-game menu for those not familiar with MAME. Input general, you don't typically want to mess with because that's going to be all your general settings. Input this machine. If you're looking to do any button mapping for any game, that's what I would go into in your classics is MAME. And then in here, you can see up, down, left, right. You can kind of get in here and map your buttons and things from here. We can just go back to return machine. Typically, anything else in here, you're not going to ever want to mess with. There's cheats in each one of these, I believe, in your classic, so you can get in there and put on cheats if you want to do that. And then if I return, so now if I wanted to pause the game, if I do my shift function and then up, that's going to pause MAME. So now we're paused, so now you could go to the bathroom, get another drink, or do whatever you got to do, and you can come back. And then again, shift player one joystick up is going to unpause that. And then what we were saying, so if I hold my player one joystick to the left and I hit my player one start, that basically reset the game. So it's resetting it. Other games might do it. I'll go into a different game and it might reset differently. Just for instance, let's just go to Street Fighter.
When Street Fighter 6?
Yeah, right. And then we'll get into Champions of Norath here.
With the new Jamie patches, he's actually playable.
There. So I'll just go into here. I'll load this up quick. What's up, Loose Cannon? Sorry about any technical difficulties right at the moment, you guys. We're trying out a new camera here. It's got an autofocus. So we'll have to probably play around with it maybe in the next one before we start a stream to see if we can't turn that off. Oh, for people that don't have the shift function, it's going to be, so your player one start is your shift. So instead of the shift function, if you hold down your player one start, that is going to be your shift function. So same thing I was saying with the shift, do it just with you would hold down your player one start. If you hold down player one, your player one start button and then joystick player one up, that'll pause it. Same thing, hold down player one start, joystick to the right, that'll bring in that menu. So yeah, I think that was about it. And then the reset. So reset again, if I hold my player one joystick to the left and I hit player one start, see now that it just restarted the game. Yeah, I didn't see a I don't know, I guess where you're looking in here from inside of here that you're restarting the game. Because, I see here it says reset machine. And some of these, I wouldn't go into any of these other ones if you're going into here. Because there really isn't a reset. to restart the game in any of these menus that I see. So I don't know where you're finding that. Typically, I always just done it the way that we've done it as far as pushing the buttons. Reset machine does the same thing. Okay, yeah, I wasn't certain. Shift player 1 down. Oh, reset game. Yeah, this is another menu here, and I'm not really familiar with this menu. I don't know if this will... Yeah, that doesn't do it. So yeah, whatever this other menu, I think this might be a big box menu. So I'm not familiar with this, to be honest with you, because I don't even know. Yeah, because I do that and it doesn't do anything. I see what you're seeing now. Yeah, I've seen this menu before.
And then if you get hit by 2 in a row by 2 different people, it's like,
It'll let me exit the game, but it won't reset it there. Okay. Yeah. I wouldn't even go in that menu for your classic games. I'm assuming like save and load is probably going to be more for like like Mario games and bigger files that require saves. I would imagine you could do from there. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. So David kind of is explaining it there. This autofocus is driving me nuts right now. Okay. So let's go right into the PS2 then, what you were looking at. Let's check these out. So PS2, Champions of Norath. So let's find it. And we can always go into Launchbox if we're having issues to kind of mess with things a little easier. Did I go past? Oh yeah, there it is. So this game. Let's see what we get. I do have an Xbox controller. What?
What? Nothing. We're just talking about all the weird things we do behind camera.
And of course, these aren't syncing.
They were synced.
Did someone like take those?
Oh yeah, I thought we took the transmitter out of it.
You did, yeah. That's not on us.
Oh, I do hear it running. I don't know, that's just this volume. Yeah, no, it's not even running. Sorry, I walked away when it was trying to load, so I didn't really get to see what was going on there. Yeah, I don't know, you guys. I'm still learning big box and launch box with everything. It's always still always learning something new with it, you guys. But yeah, for some reason, Champions of Norath is not loading.
I can use a wingman. I can use that super cute out of reach guy.
I'm assuming this is probably the second one. So let's try to load that one.
I'll introduce you with it. Like, hey,
Yeah, I alt-tabbed and checked already, and nothing came over.
They start to realize that men are few and far between.
So I think it was. Yeah, it was loaded. It's loaded, right? Oh yeah, there's like 3 other ones that select or opened up. Hey, why did 3 other screens pop up? Huh, okay.
We can do the rest ourselves.
Yeah, let me try again. Try to load it again.
Probably. Now that you say it, because we were told to do that on every single build now. But then Adam said we should
Yeah, we'll
stop
definitely
doing
check
stuff
this
every
out.
single
I
build
can go into
now.
Launchbox and see what we can do here.
Yeah, too late for that. Well, you can do it. No. You just gotta,
Yeah,
I know how to
'cause
do
I
it.
think it's-
I promise you. I know how to do each
There it's
one.
going. But is there other...
Dude,
Okay, only one is loaded now. But why does this... So let me, hang on, let me get a transmitter, you guys.
you said too many bad things on stream on it. Fantastic. Yeah, anyway, I didn't say anything. That's a lie. No. Oh, no. I mean, I can say some things that are still true, but terrible. No, I don't know how this thing works. Yeah.
Just give me 1 second, guys. Get this transmitter plugged in and get at least one controller connected.
Now, one more to do before it's over. Let's try to get the transmitter in.
All right, there we go. All right. Memory card data is not present. Continue. So right now you can see at the top left, I don't know if you've seen, but it does say it is going to save. I don't know why there's, like 2 screens. There we go. Maybe I have to get past the first one.
Now we'll just do
Yeah, it's like almost like there's 2. Yeah, there's like another one running. Huh. Okay. I don't know what's up with that. I'm just curious if I start a new game. I suppose I have to make a character and everything, huh? Gonna make me make a name and everything, huh? All right.
What do you need on this too? This stuff actually really increases.
Okay. Yeah, I'll mess with that in a second. But oh yeah, yeah, this is. Oh my god. Okay, yeah. So we're gonna get out of this. Oh my god, that makes me dizzy. It makes me want to throw up. All right. Okay, try switching from software to hardware based in the emulator. All right, so let's try this one first. See if we can't get it running. So open this. So again, player one coin brings the menu up on the right, and then we're able to go into our emulator settings. Okay, so video settings. So let's just try it. Let's see what we get on our end. Configure graphics. So I don't know. I'm just let's see.
Way more than I'd like it to.
You change render to software. So where am I? I guess I'm trying to figure out where you're looking at.
Just get it all a lot.
Let's be in config. BIOS. Says it's running out of Japan. I don't know if that matters.
Still hinder us a little bit later on.
All right, I'm trying to read what David's trying to tell me to do here, you guys. So, plugin BIOS selector. So plugins BIOS can. Where's the plugins? That's the. Oh. Audio memory. General. BIOS. I don't see what you're trying to. Top line. Trying to figure out, trying to navigate where David's trying to tell me to go. Okay, render. Top line render. Forget the BIOS settings. Top line render. Okay, so render. So OpenGL, Vulkan software now are automatic. Vulkan are software. So let's try Vulkan maybe. Do I have to do anything else in here? Oh, render, you said select direct 3D hardware, plugin settings, pack select full. Default adapter? I mean, we could, what is default adapter? I mean, we could just run it off our graphics card. Yeah, I'm not going to mess with any of that. Hacks. What did you say on here? Select full. Hacks. Full. I'm just looking, you guys. Full. Yes. CRC hacks. Select full. I don't see it. Full. I'm like trying to find. Hacks. Oh, here we go. Full. Okay, full. So I got full down here. Full and enable advanced settings. Oh, Lord. So hacks. CRC hacks. Full, and then you said advanced. Fast texture. Won't let me. I don't see anything. Fast texture. Okay. Speed hacks. I'm trying to figure this out, you guys. Bear with me. Texture, memory, render.
You've oversight, you don't sell me.
Oh, here, I'm in the hacks part and I don't see emulation settings. So I must be out of here then. Or am I still in there?
Riverside this way. Raise that a little bit.
Speed hacks. Here we are. Okay. I'm finding it. I'm getting it. There we go. Okay. So we'll probably apply. Okay. So let's exit out of there. Now let's try this. All right, thanks guys for bearing with me there. Just trying to figure this out. David's trying to walk me through, and again, not really familiar with any of this stuff, so it's all learning process for me too as well. But that just kicked us out again with this one. So yeah, it didn't even, it just kicked us straight out. We can try this one. I know this one's loaded. There we go. That looks better already. Oh, no, still have. It looks like it loading in the background. It loaded up good, but yeah, so we still have whatever is going on in the background. Yeah, okay. Let's try. So I'll go back into here, into the BIOS again. So in here, graphics settings. Why didn't this save? So yeah, it didn't even save there. So that didn't save on me. Let's try that, and then all this. So hacks. I think so. This was at full. Okay, so I think I have everything selected. Okay, I want to see if that's saved. Did I not hit? Must have not hit OK, and I probably just hit the exit button. There, so general settings, all this should have stayed. Files. Okay. Yes, there is. Okay. No, still, yeah, still doing it. And it's like there's another game like trying to start up in the background. Trying, you guys. I'm trying to get it fixed here. I don't think it changed anything. Yeah, I don't think this changed anything quite yet. So let's try software. That gets rid of all that. Okay, so make sure when I pull this up here now to hit OK. I guess let's try that. So I know it loads up kind of fine into this. Oh, there we go. Hey. So it looked like software. So you had to be on software. There we go. Yeah, you did. You did. And I selected the other one instead, the Vulcan. So there's software. And just like David has said, it's going to be trial and error. I mean, so other games, like he's saying, might not run this and you might have to go back and switch those settings. But this looks like it's working now on this one. So there you go. We're running. Oh, I gotta allocate. I forgot. I had this at 40. I'm just picking something, you guys. I don't care. I was just gonna test this out quick. So I didn't pick really a character because you probably can pick a character, I'm assuming, and all that good stuff. And I'm just selecting whatever. Yeah, I can go back in there and show you again. What, did I die already? Holy smokes, I got like hit twice. I barely got hit and I died. Oh my lord. Okay, I don't know how to play this game. I'm not familiar with it. So, but she is working. This one we got up and working. So again, you hit your player one coin, you're gonna open up this, your PlayStation 2 emulator, you're gonna come to config, you're gonna come to graphics settings, and then you're just gonna, this render, just go to software. And then obviously we needed to change it back. I think it was on this direct 3D. So we were on software. And then when you do that, make sure to bring it up and hit OK. Because if you don't do that, it's not going to save. Like that happened to me. Awesome. So let's see now that we got that. Let's see if the other one will load. Curious. Yeah, aren't these games like really expensive? I think they're these PlayStation 2 games. I thought they're kind of collectors in a way.
Some PlayStation 2 games are super collectors.
Yeah, the Champions of Norath.
Unopened, yeah. It's $500.
Yeah. Well, it still didn't load. And no game loading in the background. Oh, it is running in the background. It is. There we go. So I just had to tab up, you guys. So again, it's on software. For some reason, yeah, it didn't pop up right away for me. So I just brought up my taskbar. So it was my shift function and player 2 joystick up, and then selected it. For some reason, when I tried to tab, it didn't bring it up. But so still software. And then with this one, like I said, I had to bring up the taskbar. So looks like this one is going to run as well now. So must be for these two games, like I was showing you, you have to select your graphics settings to software. Hi, Elf. Wood Elf. Sure, let's do the Wood Elf. All right, good enough. Just again, I'm just gonna see how well it runs. Test it out. So there we go.
My heart rejoices. If nothing else, I am your people.
I'm just gonna skip past it, you guys. And then let me know, maybe there's some other games that we can check out, try out too here. But yeah, looks like it's up and running.
Whatever I can do to help my people live.
It's almost like a kind of like a Diablo type. Okay, that's how you switch your weapon. All right. Well, there you go. That's how you would get into those two games to get those to work. So just again, if you're looking to play any of these two, Champions of Norath or the other Champions Return to Arms, coin, player one coin, go into your PS2 emulator, config, graphic settings, and then change this to software. And then hit OK. Here, and then I did change config general settings. I don't know if this could speed up and high compatibility may cause. So I selected this. Maybe I'll deselect it and apply. Okay, and see if it runs without having to do that. Out of curiosity here. Because I did have that selected as well. So again, I'm just curious if it's. Once it's gonna load. Yeah, see, I tab and it's not. Oh, there it goes. Was it gonna go? Maybe if I wouldn't have tabbed over, it would have went. But if anything, I clicked on it. And then it does look like you wouldn't need to select that other thing. Yeah, so it looks like you wouldn't have to select that other thing that I selected. So you just would have to change the software. But I'll go in here and I'll just test it again. So to tab over is going to be your shift. Hold on your shift or your player one start. Hold that down. And then on your first player, your second button. And then if you hold your player one joystick to the left, and then you can let off the shift, but keep on holding down your player two button, and then you can tab over to different screens like I'm doing right now. So then I can tab back. Yeah, I think I wasn't given enough time to load up. So just always try to give it enough time to load up. Here, let's see if I actually close it again. I'm just curious. And I just leave it without messing with it because I'm being impatient. But I think if we just let it sit, it'd probably actually load up. So then again, like I was saying, if you didn't, if you wanted to probably play any of the other PS2 games, you're going to want to select that back to that, what was that, the DirectX 3D11, I think it said. So now if I just leave it, it should load. Yeah, there you go. See? Sometimes it just takes a minute for it to load, so don't get impatient like I was with it. And then it'll load up for you. There you have it. There we go, guys. All right, so I'm just going to back out of here again. And I'm just going to go back and change those settings. But so again, when you guys buy these things, they are multi-emulator systems. And like I'm showing you here, I mean, you're going to sometimes have to go in and maybe even, like David's saying, look stuff up to get these games to run properly. Sometimes if it's not running properly. By any means, it's not really a plug-and-play system because sometimes, like I just showed you, I mean, you're going to have to go in and kind of maybe do some of this stuff to get some of those games to work. But the majority of the time, I've never ran into things like this that it had to do with anything on here. I mean, I think there was a few other games in our.
It's awesome.
Yeah, there's two.
That plays like Gauntlet Legends. Oh,
Well, I got them both apart.
There's two of them, so there's 1 and 2.
oh, they're so good.
You just got.
I thought I remember watching a YouTuber, and he was saying like this was like a really expensive game to find.
Nice. Well, we have the emulation for it.
Yeah.
If you guys are real cool, you could play Final Fantasy Tactics for the PSP.
There we go.
We're up the volumes, baby. It's a masterpiece.
So again, coin. That's how you get into there. And it's just graphic settings. You don't have to mess with anything else. So again, this is what you're going to mess with. You don't have to mess with that other thing because I turned that off and it ran just fine. So there. All right, any other game? Maybe we can get some gameplay of one game. If you guys give me a recommendation here of a game that we can check out. Again, I don't have the C drive in here. So I would show you one of our newer games, but I don't have that in this one. So give me a game, guys, to play here. A recommendation. We can play for the rest of the stream here. Yeah, this camera, I'll have to figure out the autofocus or whatever's up with it. That's the only thing. I gotta keep hitting the shoot button up here, and that focuses it. How about pinball? We can do a pinball. So pinball, I like going into visual pinball. I don't know if there's a specific pinball game that anybody's wanting to look at playing. But I usually like the visual. I think I'll have to, I don't know if this is turned off because this has a large Tron stick. And then in this setting, in this visual pinball, there's usually an enable analog nudge, which you guys can't see because the camera. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's like this enable analog nudge here. Just click on that to disable that and hit OK. Because if you have a large Tron stick, it won't let you launch your button, basically, or launch the ball. Well, there we go. So any pinball is specific, or am I just going to do a random selection here? Where is that one? I think I... Yeah, let me find one quick. What was that one? Tales of the Crypt. I think there is one that I kind of like. Tales of the Crypt. There it is. We'll do this one, Tales of the Crypt. I don't know if any of you are familiar with this. I remember watching the TV shows and stuff like that back in the day as a kid. Yeah, so I'll just do a little pinball, and I can show you that. I know we did the game discovery, I think, a couple of weeks ago on a stream, but I can go back in there and show everybody again. And again, if you have like a double window, I don't know if you see, like I see there's two of them. You can always take this one and shrink it down and bring it into like a bottom corner. Right click on that, and then just if you want to save the position, sure you're going to save it to that game. Don't save the position globally, otherwise it's going to save that for all the games. But you can do that. Otherwise, you can make it wider to cover that up too if you wanted. It's all dependent on what you like. But here's some pinball.
Good morning, Peter.
Yeah, I don't know if any of you remember Tales of the Crypt. Yeah. I was just looking at the comments quick. Yeah, I know you can bring in your Steam games. So you can bring in your own Steam games to this too as well, onto this Megacade, or any of our other machines for that matter of fact. I mean, you can bring in your Steam account, load games in, all that good stuff. I'm not doing too good on this right now. Pinball FX. So yeah, we have Pinball FX as well on here. I just like the visual pinball one folder, to be honest with you. That's my favorite.
How revolting.
So yeah, there's the visual pup pack, which when you have an active marquee, it'll do cool things up top. We have this pinball, FX3, FX2, Pinball Arcade, and Future Pinball. So I mean, there's endless amounts of pinball on here. So just to kind of show FX3.
A really bad day for me.
I mean, here's all your FX3 stuff inside of here. Tons more pinball in here, all kinds of, there's all like your Marvel stuff, X-Men, Portal, Star Wars, so Jurassic World, and then we're kind of backing around again. But again, just kind of do another quick thing of the game discovery. Oops, wrong way on the volume. So once you get back to this menu, so once you're on your main wheel, and then if you back out again, one more, you'll get to this menu, and then you have Game Discovery Center. If you come to here, like I said, I know I showed this a couple of weeks ago, but if you come in here, it's kind of a different menu to access your games, a different kind of layout. This is a 50-inch. So yeah, this is just our regular Megacade. 50-inch. We have the active marquee up on top. So that'll change, according to game. So if I come down, so you can see how it switches to different games. And then like I was saying with the pinball, things like that. It's real cool. It'll interact with your pinball games. So again, you can come in here. It'll show you continue playing. So games that you were previously playing, you can come back through here and then see all those on here. I know we said NBA Jam. Sorry I didn't get to that, but next week we can get to some NBA Jam possibly. But again, you can come in here, recently added, so you can see recently added games too as well through here. And then platforms, you can come over again, kind of, just like I said, it's just kind of a different front end or a different menu. You can kind of get in here and maybe games that you haven't played or seen. It kind of goes through different menus. So here's like your favorites, compete for high scores. And then here, yeah, I mean, they explore the 20s, so what, 2020. And then it bases games that you played too. Here's like a feeling lucky folder. So just kind of different folders that kind of get you to play different kinds of games. And it, like I said, just kind of a different menu. NBA Jam. Here's an NBA Jam. I'm gonna load it from here. But yeah, you can come in here, update some of the games. Keeps track of what you play the most, the latest games, and we're adding the games you play the longest. Very cool. We do drive updates. Yeah, so we do drive updates. So if we add any more games or things like that, I know you can send drives in and get them updated. I know we just released expansion C, which is almost another 1,000+ games that you can add. So once we add games and things like that, you'll be able to purchase the drives and add on from there. So here's, I think, like what a classic NBA Jam. Sure, we can enter our initials, right? Why won't it let me go down? Is this running? Okay, won't let me go down. Why won't it let me go down? Or is it just right? Oh, okay, sorry. I think I can't. It's left or right. Oops. I did not mean to do that. I'm gonna run out of time. Why did it jump up on me? Okay. Yeah, I think that's why. Why is that? Like, why is this? For some reason, the Tron stick is programmed into that game. There we go. That's why the Tron stick was interfering. Because I imagine it wasn't calibrated quite yet. There we go. All right, I'll just do some of this, answer your few questions here, and then we'll end the stream for the week. Okay, see if I can do this. So okay, button 1 is my turbo. Button 2 is the shoot. Button 3 is the steal. There we go. Oh. Oops.
I'm taking shots. Like I used to not have to do it. What if I gave the screen
Oh, stole it.
Boston?
Oh, tied up.
Oh yes.
Oh, jeez. Oh.
That's how it should be. That's how it should be.
Goaltending?
Oh. Actually, I brought the picture.
Oh, got it. All right, tie it up.
Close that door. It's super loud.
There.
Nick ripped his pants.
All right, well, there you go. There's kind of just a tidbit of that game discovery again. Like I said, I think I did it like a couple weeks ago. Kind of went into a little more depth with it too. So you could go back and kind of watch that stream too as well. But yeah, real cool. Like David was saying, there kind of bases what you've played, games you played, games you favorite, which is kind of cool. So yeah, just kind of another menu to kind of come into, kind of discover new games, things like that. And then if you wanted to get back to the regular menu, I think you're going to have to back out and actually exit and get back to your desktop and then relaunch Big Box from here. Autofocus, you guys, this is killing me. But yeah, Big Box up here, and then you can reset. How much is Drive C? Somebody's asking too as well. Yes, you can add pre-build. You can add pinball buttons, I believe. Yes, you should be able to. You can do a regular panel with a battleship box. I believe most of the artwork for the pre-builds too should fit on a battleship style panel. You just got to take in consideration if you do get a battleship style panel, it will get cut out a little bit more on the sides versus what we have here on this one. You can kind of see there, focus. We have a battleship box, but it's got a regular panel that's rounded. So if you got a battleship panel, it actually kind of notches into here and matches kind of the box design. So if you do get a pre-build, just some of that image is probably going to get cut off there, whatever's there. I know we did one of our XL pre-builds, and we did a battleship panel and box for that. So there are options to do battleship box, regular panel, or battleship panel and box. That is an upgraded purchase, though. Yeah. So yeah, if you were obviously when you guys order your pre-builds, the panels pretty much get made when you guys order them. So if you wanted to add Tron stick and spinner and things like that, and then again if you wanted a battleship box, because I have to adjust the way the button layouts are on these with a battleship style box, because this kind of sits differently with your buttons and everything. So when I go in to do all the layouts for the panels, and again, when you guys order your machine, you know, specify everything that you guys want. And then again, I can adjust the way the buttons are laid out so it all fits inside of that box nice. But we'll pretty much customize anything the way you guys want it. If you just go to our website and then go into Megacades or any of those, I'm not on our website, but I believe if you go to our website, there's like Megacades and XLs. If you just go into that, that's going to show you all the pre-builds. So if I go to the website, yeah, so if I go to the website, let's see if I can do this on camera. So I'm just going to try to show you off my phone. But if I'm on my phone, I click up here, and then you have Megacade March Madness sale, and then you have, my thumb's kind of in the way, but I don't know if you can see that. You have game boxes, pedestals, Megacades, Megacades XL. So if I just click into one of these, just the Megacades, for instance, and I scroll down, these will show you all the pre-builds. So with all the images, artworks. So and then you can select on any of that from there to kind of see those. All right, guys. So we're going to end the stream from there. Kind of went in and fixed a few things. A few of those games there, got those up and running, kind of showed you how to do that. So we're going to end it from here. So again, thanks guys for joining. See you next week.